superintendent of a large school district wants to know what proportion of the middle school students in the district are planning to attend a four-year college or university. Suppose that 80% of all the middle school students in the district are planning to attend four-year colleges or universities. What's the probability that a sample of size 125 will give a result within 7 percentage points of the true value? Now, if this doesn't make sense, what we want to do is we want to find the probability that the proportion of middle school students who will attend college, is it a four-year? Yeah, four-year. Falls between, and they said within 7%, yes. So 73% and 87%. Is this distribution approximately normal? Let's check. So to check it, I need to know, first of all, is my NP bigger than or equal to 10? What was the sample size? 125 times P, which was 0.8, is equal to 100? 100, right? 100, which is greater than or equal to 10, so that's good. And then N times 1 minus P, that has to be bigger than or equal to 10. So I take 125 times 0.2, which is 25, which is greater than or equal to 10. So that's good. And so the answer is yes. Oh wait, there's one more thing. What else do I need to know? The population. So is the population bigger than this? So let's see. So we'd say 10 times it. Do you think there's more than 1,250 middle school students in a large school district? Yeah. We're going to say yes anyways because I want to go on with the problem. So since the school is large, we assume there are more than 1,250 middle school students. So N is greater than or equal to 10 times N, saying the population is more than 10 times the sample. Now, just to put it in perspective, in Hopkins schools, if you consider what we would have as middle schools, our middle schools here would be roughly about 1,800. We're not considered a very large school district. We only have one high school compared to like Anoka Hennepin with 4 high schools. But I think if we use our school district as an example, that would definitely make sense. In our next step, we're actually going to find the math behind this. So we're going to find the probability that the proportion is going to fall between, did we say 73 and 87? 73 and 87. So we need to find some z-scores. So I find some z-scores, and I take my first z-score. So z would be equal to 0.73 minus 0.8. And what was the standard deviation? Dang, we got to find it? All right, so I got to find my standard deviations. So standard deviation is going to be equal to the square root of, what was my sample size, 125? Yeah. And we have n 0.8 times 0.2. Could somebody find that for me, please? .03577. I'm going to go with .036 to the nearest 3 decimal place. Is that all right? Because that'll work out for us, I think. So divided by .036. Calculator. Four repeating. Okay, so negative 1.94 repeating. Since this is symmetric, because it's around 80, right? And 73 is 7 to the left, and 87 is the other way. The other z-score, I already know, would be 1.94. So 0.87 minus 0.80 all over 0.036 should be 1.94 repeating. If I draw a picture off to the side here of what's going on, they're talking about this. So here's my mean. Here's negative 1.94 repeating. Here's positive 1.94 repeating. And we're talking about everything that's falling in between that for our proportions. And you know that at this point you can go normal CDF because we have a normalized set of scores. And so now I just take normal CDF. Actually, I'm not going to write it that way. I'm going to do this so I show the reader. So I show the reader that I know what I'm doing. I'm going to say my probability is equal to normal CDF negative 1.94 comma 1.94, and that's equal to okay 0.9476. And if I want to write that as a percentage, I would say we have 94.76% of the people. So let's draw that conclusion. Oh, they don't? Okay. So let's draw our conclusion. 94.76% or P equal to 0.9476 of all of our simple random samples give a proportion within 7% of the true proportion of middle schoolers or middle school students who plan to attend a 4-year college. And you'll notice as I did all this stuff, I separated out by color. Did you notice that? Did you notice how many different main colors there were? 4. Does that remind you of anything?
Yeah. Process.
The 4-step process. Who can remember the first one?
State
is correct.
Do, plan.
Okay, hold on. So the first one was state. The second one was what? Plan. The third one was do. And the last one was conclude. So we're still sticking to that process. In our procedures.